Story number 69. Calm by the Seashore. In the quaint small town of Hidden Beach, the year in this story is the year of our Lord 3112. There was a kind young lady named Trinity Newman, and at just the start of her life, she was a part of a triple celebration. She was born on January 3rd, 3085 AD. And then later on the same day, her great-grandfather, Dennis Newman, was declared cancer-free. Her father, Thomas, was baptized just an hour before it was revealed that Dennis was cancer-free. At around 11 p.m. that day, Thomas Newman wrote in his journal about how this was the best day of his life, despite not being his birthday. Even though Thomas believes in infant baptism since he's Anglican, he got baptized after he got saved because he was not baptized as a baby, since he grew up in a non-Christian home. The day Thomas got saved was on December 28th, 3084. Thomas' wife, Judy, got saved almost 7 months later on July 25th, 3085. And Judy chose not to get baptized after that since she was already baptized as a baby. How Trinity got her name is that her parents assigned her this name since she was born on the third day of the year. Now in the year of our Lord 3112, Trinity is 27, and she has regularly gone to the beach to relax and be calm whenever things got too hectic. She was able to do this year-round, as she lives in a tropical country, and the beach is either empty or there's a few people there, since the town isn't nowhere near a tourist destination. Trinity only went to the tourist towns for small weekend vacations. Trinity remembers the epic vacation that she went on to Crystal Cove Resorts for her 18th birthday, back in the year of our Lord 3103. She was there from January 2nd through 5th, and she had a wonderful time. She went on this vacation with her family and a few of her friends. Trinity was gazing at the selfies that she took from that time, none of which are self-centered, and then the only selfie that she took of just herself was for a cool profile picture on social media platforms. She is not a social media influencer, but was only using it occasionally for the Christian content on social media that have sound doctrine. On a wonderful Friday morning, Trinity went to her small studio, which is where she produces Christian dubstep music. Trinity was called to live a celibate lifestyle, and when she received this calling from the Lord, she had a nudging in her heart. She supernaturally received the gift of celibacy. She was excited about making dubstep music for the Lord. At the time she received the calling. At that time she had goosebumps, exciting racing thoughts, and was pacing around as the plans for future dubstep music came about. She was also a child prodigy of making dubstep music, as she has been good at doing so ever since the age of 11. She was called to live a celibate life to produce Christian dubstep music for the Lord. She finished up on a song that was hard dubstep that was about God revealing himself in his creation. Then she went and released the song. Trinity has been a professional DJ since the age of 16, when she began releasing her dubstep songs on social media and music platforms. After releasing the song, Trinity went to the beach to chill. She was wearing a modest blue dress, enjoyed the calm breeze on a nice cloudy day, and was gazing at the ocean as she embraced the cozy feeling of wet sands and the cold ocean coming in contact with her feet. Trinity walked around the almost empty public beach on that wonderful Friday afternoon as the misty rain began. She loved how soft the misty rain felt on her hair and her shoulders. Then, when the misty rain stopped around 40 minutes later, Trinity went back into her apartment, grabbed her headphones, and then went back to relaxing on the beach and enjoyed listening to her new song that she released. Trinity was able to quickly do this since the apartment she lives in is right next to the beach, as the beach is visible from her apartment windows. And the blue-colored apartment complex is only a single-level apartment complex. As Trinity was listening to many of her songs, she was intrigued about how the heartbeat mimics the music you listen to. So she placed two fingers around the top of her neck to feel the mimic, and she was fascinated as she felt her heartbeat mimic the music that she is listening to. Trinity walked around on the beach, enjoying the stunning views of the beach and the ocean against a cloudy sky, and the calm breeze soothed her. She had the stunning comfort, stillness, peaceful thoughts, and felt the calm breeze slightly blow her hair and her dress. After Trinity was finished listening to music, she wore her headphones around her neck, and then moved her hair so that her hair would cover her headphones. She spent the rest of the day on the beach and watched a stunning sunset since the clouds cleared up just before sundown. After sunset on Friday evening, Trinity went back to her apartment to make an almond flour crust meat lovers pizza. Trinity was making her pizza this way since she is keto. After her pizza was ready, she went back to the beach, sat in her blue beach chair, and enjoyed eating her pizza on the calm night under a partially starry sky. There are several stars in the sky at night in the hidden beach, since this is a somewhat suburban town that is at the halfway point in between being suburban and rural. Trinity took her time enjoying her pizza, and after she was finished, she laid a beach towel on the dry sand, and then laid down on the towel to go stargazing. The breeze felt much nicer and more calming now than it did earlier, as the wonderful breeze picked up a little. Trinity was walking in God's calling as she produced Christian dubstep for a living and lives a humble lifestyle. She was inspired by awesome Christian DJs with sound doctrine like Thomas Russell, Garrett Carlisle, Adam Rockwell, Ryan Boswell, and Christina Brown to make songs of different types of dubstep like hard dubstep and drum step.